It is Wednesday the 17th, and here's an update on the $100 to $10,000 challenge here. So if you guys are following, the link is in the description to get a small little bonus. And here, just follow these updates because I can help you guys. So overnight, briefly had the account over 3,000, right? But the price target was still right around this 20 or 3,800, and that did not happen. What happened is what I talked about yesterday was this hanging man ended up being bearish because we got up to broke a little bit higher of a 515, 513 for a high, and that basically just touched the previous high, which was this shooting star here. I love candlesticks. Candlesticks are awesome in simple patterns. I try not to convolute everything by having crazy stuff. And so if you miss some of this stuff, you know that this is a wedge pattern, and it's in an uptrend, and usually they break to the upside. And along with D-Day coming up on July 23rd, next Tuesday, for ETH ETFs to actually start trading on all the stock exchanges, whatever brokerage you're using. I really like M1, but that's just what it is. You could use Robinhood if you like. I stopped using Robinhood after they halted trading, and I got all my stuff off of there and moved to somewhere else. But anyway, I digress. What we are seeing right now is we're seeing a spinning top forming, which is somewhat of a continuation, potentially a reversal candle. I'm betting that it is a continuation here. So if we look at the current trade that I am in right now, right, I am borrowing $649 of the 2,700 account. I'm down 45 because of what happened yesterday when I got out of the trade, because that trade that I had that got me over 3,000, well, it instantly reversed. And so I got out with a small little loss. And so that's what that is. I'm okay with it because the ideology here is win big, lose little. Doesn't even matter how many times you lose, as long as you can have those parameters. That's why I have my entry price here, because I've been adding to the position over the last couple hours. I'm up to 23,000 of borrowed money. That's why I have the stop loss here, where now I'm going to get out with a small profit, which paying for a market order, probably lose $5 to $10 or something, which isn't horrible on an account size this big. But the area of where I would like to take this guy is that 3,800, right? And that probably would get closer to maybe 780 or something, and that's another $3,000 change. So I'm going to keep this right here, because if in fact it does blow through and I'm sleeping or something, I'd like to be part of that. But where did I get in this and why? So here, if I look at these candles right here, well, we've got a hammer candle, which is basically at the bottom of a move, usually ends up being reversal. So you can see where I got in once got to the bottom of the next opening hour candle, which ended up being a spinning top, which is again a continuation here. And now we're hitting some resistance right around the 420-ish or so, but on the hourly, the target is right around the almost 3,500-ish, 3,570-ish, but I want to try to hold on to this guy for the daily and keep this potentially overnight, because last night it did not work. I got stopped out there, but we will see what happens here. And right, that 3,800 is really the price target of what I'm looking at. And that's where I want to see this going. You know, the stock market is down a bit today, which is all just selling pressure. People are taking profits after these big candles, but now we're forming a flag pattern, which a flag pattern is after a big move. So here we can just draw a flag, right? So this is exactly what happened here, is it goes up, then boom, 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 before typically another breakout. The probability of the sucker breaking below is less than breaking up high. Therefore, that's why I'm adding to the position here, and we'll see what happens. But if the sucker does end up reversing and going below 3,400, well, I'm going to get out, and I can hold on to this and try to get at a cheaper price, which the next look would be between the $3,250 range and really the $3,000 range. I don't want to see it go down here because we basically have a tweezer bottom here. But if it does fall back into this range, this ends up being a fake out breakout, and we're going to fall back down here before we come back into the channel and try to break out from there. But typically breaking out of these channels, usually they end up working out for quite a bit of a gain here, where typically you can always have like the trend, right, where you can see where this guy breaks out, and that is right around the 3,800 mark where I'm looking at, right? So that's what I'm doing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification icon. Appreciate every single one of you. This is Johnny Crypto, here to help you guys become better traders along with better investors. And yeah, I mean, there's lots of information that I'm going to share with you guys for free. But as of right now, up $230.